Wallahi, I just remember I mentioned in one of the khutbahs that a tafsir from one of the sheikhs, that when we read the Surah Al-Baqarah, that the angels said that regarding Adam alayhi salam, angels talk to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that you are creating man, human being, that he will go to the earth, shed blood and do a lot of corruption. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, I know things that you don't know. And most of us, we just understand this is the ayah. Well, when I read this explanation from one of the scholars, he said, look, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also punished the angels, by looking down upon Adam alayhi salam. So Allah made the best of the creation to make sujood to Adam alayhi salam. So in other way, they are humiliating themselves for Adam alayhi salam. So this is the punishment for the angels. We don't look into that sense. And one of then the Shaykh was explaining, subhanAllah, something amazing. That if you look down upon someone, that wallahi Allah will take that person out from that situation and He will put you into it. And the example, that one Shaykh, he is the Imam of the masjid, with 2 or 3 sons. One of his sons is complete hafiz, memorizing the whole Quran. And 2 other brothers, they are going on with the halaqat and going to the classes to complete the whole Quran. Now, look from the image from the outside. Imam, Shaykh, the first son is hafiz, and the other 2 sons, they are, completing the Quran. Perfect house, mashallah. And what you want more than this? You are an Imam, a leader, people listen to you, you give the khutbahs and lectures and whatsoever, and you have 3, superstars, sons, right? Now what happened? This Shaykh went to another Shaykh crying. And he said, Shaykh, I'm in trouble. Save me. So the other Shaykh said, what's wrong? He said, I don't know. My house is a disaster. If I leave my house, my sons will kill each other. Into that, one time my son, he went to the jail because of the problem that I'm facing at home. He said, what's wrong? What's going on? He said, I don't know. My sons, they don't have understanding with one another. They fight until they go to the kitchen and they bring the knives and they want to kill each other. If I'm not there, if I'm not stopping them and throwing one in one room and putting one in another room, they will kill one another. Imagine being a sheikh and these sons are hufad. So the sheikh said, how is this possible? He said, wallahi, I don't know. So the sheikh started reminding him, the second sheikh started reminding the first sheikh who was having the trouble about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then he said, Sheikh, I don't know, but have you ever looked down upon anyone? So he started crying more, the first sheikh. He said, wallahi, as I remember, a few months ago, a few years ago, I was walking, I came from my masjid and I was walking to my home. My neighbor's house, at the backyard, I saw his son smoking at the backyard. So he saw the son of his neighbor smoking at the backyard, hiding from other people and smoking. So he didn't do anything, he walked, but what he thought in his mind, this sheikh, what kind of tarbiyah, what kind of education, what kind of upbringing this person is doing to his son, And he just felt like, my children are hufad. This guy, even he cannot, have eye on his son. He just thought about it. He didn't say it. He just thought about it. He said, after that day, the problems and fight and disaster is in my home. So we never know, subhanAllah, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala take the blessings of peace and all these things from our heart and then put it into or replace it with the troubles. So this is the ayah actually means that, don't look down upon anyone. Whatever happened.
Just my jihad.
This is very, very dangerous, by the way, subhanAllah. The shaitan comes to, let's say, to those who are praying and, on a straight path. And always, this is the shaitan's key, with let's say, with us, those who are, mashallah, praying 5 times a day, trying to be a good Muslim, that always look upon the others as, they're down, look down upon them. So if you are praying and you're walking, and this happened with even a person that I know, a friend of mine, that at the beginning, when he sat, mashallah, on a straight, he came to the straight path, he's going for Fajr. And while he's going for Fajr, now we know that he is living in an area that, no buildings. Even buildings you will find people walking, and baqala is there, but he is living in a Kuwaiti area, so it's like, no
For example,
movement
even
at
here.
all. And if you come after 12 o'clock in this area, you will not find anyone. It's completely. So this guy is walking to masjid at Fajr time, but shaitan is what making him to think that, look at these people. Allah gave me hidayah, but these people, they're bad people, how they are living and how. So he is going for, to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, going to the masjid, but at the same time he's looking down upon the whole area, each house he's saying, oh, these people are X, cross on this house, cross on this house, and this is one of the brothers, he comes to Diwaniya. If he removes his shirt, from the neck till the, navel, from the shoulder till the hand, his body is all tattoos. All tattoos, as he's wearing some t-shirt or subhanallah. So you can imagine what his life was, before Islam. Allah gave him hidayah and he became a da'iyah. Who can imagine? So don't judge upon anyone. So this is my advice, sincere advice, that shaitan will come to you and will force you to think that, okay, look at this person, he's gone, he is dead case, he is helpless, hopeless case or whatsoever, and he will think that, okay, you are a hafiz, you have a beard, you are going on sunnah, you get a full fajr and whatsoever, and this will bring the destruction. So I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to keep us on a straight path, and I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to keep our intention clean towards others.